Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today I want to share with you a conversation from a comment that has to do with maximizing your investment with Chaos Legion packs and actually using them now to buy DEC and what you could do with that to really multiply the assets you already have. This is pretty interesting. It might be a 10 or 15 minute video. I'll try to make it quick, but you're going to want to stick around for this one. So it started with a comment, which I can't pull up because it's from Al Rakid, and I'll read it to you though. I'll read elements because it's quite a long comment. But first of all, he points out that in some of my previous videos, I've referred to the DEC value returning to its peg, and I've implied that moving from 0.0006 to 0.0001 is a 40% increase. It's not. Mathematically, it's much closer to doubling, actually. That's a huge difference. So Araka, thanks for clarifying that. Yes, especially now at this DEC price, it's practically a doubling to get it to a 1, which is the peg. And so that's the first point. And understanding the whole return to peg argument, which is a whole separate video, and we've talked about it here. If you need a refresher on that one, maybe check out some of the other content I've got on DEC, because there's a whole argument for why we should be returning to peg in the near future. And that might be weeks, months away, I don't know. But if you believe the arguments, because one, they're not issuing more DEC during rank battles, which deflates the creation of new DEC dramatically, and also we're going to see a burning of DEC in ways like guild, or I think potentially land development and so on. So if you believe the DEC is going to return to peg, it's really interesting to think through how meaningful it could be for you if you were to acquire more of it. One thing that was suggested by Araki was this. He said, I guess my question would be this. If DEC is going to return to peg, it seems almost guaranteed. If it seems almost guaranteed, then would it not be a good idea to possibly sell all of your Chaos Legion packs now and convert them to DEC? You could then buy free packs, quote unquote free packs from the secondary market, probably mostly packs people are getting through rewards, since the pack discount won't apply any longer because the DEC is back to its peg, because of what is more likely a 60% increase in DEC or a 60% increase in the secondary market, meaning around a $3.20 pack. So he's saying, what about selling Chaos Legion packs and acquiring DEC in anticipation of a new return to the peg? One, that's exciting because of I think the firm ground of believing that the DEC will likely move back toward peg after the SPS airdrop. Not immediately, but afterwards sometime. Weeks, months from now, I don't know. Soon-ish, I think. I believe that's true. So that's interesting on one element. But he then talks about maybe buying Chaos Legion packs off of the secondary marketplace using Hive Engine to acquire Chaos Legion packs. They're selling for $1.87 US. Now, I don't actually think that's the play, but the question provoked a thought process that I want to share now. So look, if you have Chaos Legion packs, I've got 1,000 Chaos Legion packs. I've been sitting on them expecting price appreciation. I still one day expect significant price appreciation on those Chaos Legion packs. So on the one hand, I might say, let's just hold the packs and wait till they sell out. They will sell out eventually. And when they do, those packs will appreciate. I believe that. And so maybe I just keep doing that. That's what I've been doing for months. Maybe I just keep doing it. But the question provokes this follow-up. What if I did that? What if I came onto Hive Engine and I sold my Chaos Legion packs for $1.87 to pop? I've got 1,000 of them. And I sold them for, I guess it'd be 1,800. How much would that be? 1,000. I actually can't do this math in my head. It's 1,800, right? 1,870 times $1.87, right? 1,000 packs times $1.87 per pack, $1,870 US. And then that would be paid to me in Hive, and I would immediately turn around and I'd turn that Hive into DEC. And the DEC rate is, so you divide $1,870 by the DEC rate, which is roughly 0.0052. That's roughly the DEC rate right now, 5.2. Now you're not going to get the exact rate because there's going to be slight slippage on when you're buying $1,800 of a DEC. the market just can't handle such a big purchase unless you're patient and you set a buy order and just sit and wait, which I can't do. So you're going to see some slippage. You're not going to get this exact price, but let's imagine you do. Which calculator was it? You'd take your $1,870 US, which you just acquired by selling 1,000 Chaos Legion packs. And by the way, that's going to be an exaggerated number because you will get slippage on the pack purchase or pack sale. But let's just say 1870 divided by the DEC rate, and it's going to equal that much, 3.6 million DEC. So you could have 3.6 million DEC, or you could have 1,000 Chaos Legion packs. And interestingly, we know that the peg has already been restored when you come to Splinterlands to buy Chaos Legion packs from the marketplace. So forget about buying secondary packs like he suggested in the comment. Why wouldn't I bring that DEC back here and buy fresh packs for the airdrop potential? Because you still have 5 legendary summoner airdrop potentials to access. Plus you've got bonus pack opportunities. Plus you've got affiliate bonuses that you could calculate if you're buying with a secondary account. And it becomes pretty interesting, guys. It really does. Especially if you have 1,000 Chaos Legion packs, or if you have, 5, 6, 7, 8 million DEC, this becomes pretty dang interesting. I guess where I'm looking at it from, just to give you my numbers, I've got 2.6 million DEC on my Infidel account, and I have 1,000 Chaos Legion packs. That would equate to me having roughly, I've got the numbers here. I've got an Excel spreadsheet. I'll just quote the numbers. So if I sold them for $1.87 per pack, I'm going to get what amounts to 3,596 DEC per pack. Call it 3,600 DEC per pack. That's based on the US dollar payout for the value of my pack, moved into Hive, moved into DC, and that's assuming no slippage. So it's going to be roughly a little bit less than that, but call it 3,600. And then you can use 4,000 DEC to buy a Chaos Legion pack with Splinterlands. But then also, if you get the number big enough, like if you have $4,000, $5,000, you can, if you have, I guess it's 8 million DC, you can actually come in here, you can buy 2,000 Chaos Legion packs, getting a 20% bonus. That bonus is going to be eligible, assuming you have the appropriate amount of vouchers. That would mean 400 potential voucher packs. And this is part of the picture. This is part of the really necessary kind of considerations. You need to have access to vouchers. You could go buy vouchers. They're 55 cents or something like that in the Hive engine. But if you've got 1,000 vouchers like I do, you become eligible for essentially a bonus of 200 or 300 or 400 if you've got enough to buy for 2,000 packs, to get those to really begin to bring down that cost, that purchase cost of the Chaos Legion packs you're buying from Splinterlands. Because remember, it's 4,000 DC, but that amounts to something like $2.10 US because of the DEC exchange rate right now. And then also, the vouchers bring the price down because each voucher is going to represent essentially a free pack because it's a 50-cent voucher and you're getting a pack for it. And then you get the legendary summoner airdrops, and then you get the affiliate bonuses and so on. And so it becomes really potentially very interesting if you happen to have a good amount of Chaos Legion packs that you're willing to part with. And I'm not convinced I want to. I think that this might be a lot of work for kind of a break-even situation. The way I calculated it was, you could think of it two ways. One, if you sell your Chaos Legion pack for $1.87 today, and you just wait for the peg to return, that's going to be essentially doubling your US dollar payout, because I believe DEC will return to peg, and your $1.87 worth of DEC will double in value in that period of time, and that might be weeks away. I think that's possible. I'm not certain of it, but I think that's quite possible. And that's interesting in and of itself. But if you chose to move it into DEC and then look to this opportunity with Chaos Legion packs because of the peg through buying packs on Splinterlands, I think I would personally be looking at essentially 6.2 million DEC, which is roughly 1,549 packs, plus the appropriate 1,500 packs plus the appropriate bonuses. We're talking 1,750 or something like that, 1,774 I think it is, worth of new Chaos Legion packs. That's going to make me eligible for 3 extra airdrops from each of those legendary summoners, roughly, for each of those legendary summoners. So I think this is a very interesting way to get to almost for free sell 1,000 Chaos Legion packs and restore those Chaos Legion packs for the same money you just received. Like it might be just dead even. My math was around for being able to buy using 6.2 million DEC was going to equate to 1,549 packs plus the vouchers, which I already have, is going to equate to a 30. That's how much the DEC was going to cost, $3,221 at current day prices. And the vouchers were going to cost $123 US, bringing me to a total of $3,344 for my total cost. That's all the DEC and all the appropriate vouchers I would require, $3,344. And if you take that, and that's for 1,774 packs. So you can figure out how many. If you said 1,774 packs, actually, if you said the value, the USD value 3,344, that's the USD value of the cost to get the DEC and the vouchers, and you divide it by 1,774, which is how many packs you'll get. You're talking $1.88 per pack, and I sold those 1,000 for $1.87. So for a loss of a penny on each pack, 1 penny, I'm going to be able to get another 3 free airdrops for each of the roughly, not exactly, but it's roughly 3 free airdrops for each of the remaining 5 legendary summoners. Now, those are going to be worth roughly $30 a pop, I think. And so that brings this margin down because you're getting this other asset that can be calculated into the cost of this transaction. So it's not actually $1.88 for the pack, because those Chaos Legion legendary summoners are of value to you that if you could theoretically liquidate and thereby bring this cost down. So it's actually potentially profitable. If you're sitting on 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 Chaos Legion packs and you're willing to go through the effort, this is an interesting opportunity right now. And it feels like the Chaos Legion sales are starting to tick up. I think we might be seeing this next airdrop within a few weeks, not months. And that's pretty cool. But this is something to think about. I probably many of you don't have as many packs as I do or more, but some of you do. And this is maybe some food for thought. I personally don't think I'm going to go through it, even though it seems this would be profitable. It seems, 1, like a lot of work, and 2, I just frankly, I'm okay just sitting on my Chaos Legion packs and not doing that work and just waiting and seeing. Plus, I bought so many Chaos Legion packs already on my main account. I bought 9,600. This is my main account, and these were all my packs I purchased. And then there was another 70,000 packs we bought as a bulk buy. So I'm good. But maybe if you're sitting on 3,000-4,000 packs, this might be something for you to consider. And I think you might be able to do this it might be an effortful process because it's transaction, and you might need to be patient listing a buy order or a sell order and just wait and have it fill. But if you can do it with minimal slippage, I think you can make this trade profitably. And it's like arbitrage opportunity through Chaos Legion pack sales on Splinterlands. And I think this is a really interesting moment because stuff like this is happening due to how they are planning that arbitrage, how they're offering that peg value now. And like I said earlier, it's even interesting from the perspective of, look, if you sold your Chaos Legion pack for $1.87 today and just sat on the DEC or the Hive for that matter, either way, I think they're both opportunities. But I think DEC is a better one. And then just wait for that DEC peg return. That's a doubling of your money. So interesting food for thought. I'm going to leave it there. Tell me what you guys think. Are you sitting on packs? Would this be appetizing to you? Or are you just going to wait and see, like I am, on how the packs appreciate? It might be a year or two before we really see significant pack appreciation, but I'm a patient man. So I'm going to wait and see. But I thought you guys should know. And it was a great question from Marakid. Thanks guys for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless.